Welcome, everyone, to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and gorgeous PNC Park. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Boog Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set. And today's starter, Mitch Keller. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Nico Horner stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2. Fastball for a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
That one missed. Out to short. Zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Miguel Amaya.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Ian Happ, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Keller, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a sinker, a slurve, swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and it hits the fence. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked the ball.
And here is Seiya Suzuki. Homered last night, added another hit as well. And a foul ball. Happ, the runner at second with 1 away. In the air, out towards right center. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 down. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Strike on the inside corner.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch. Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. Getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Left field. Fraley should have it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Cubs leave 1, and now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. And today's starter, Jordan Wicks. What's the word on him?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Bottom of the first, and here is C.J. Cron. The wind of the pitch. And that's in for a strike. Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. 3 for 7 in the series so far. That misses, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
The pitch. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. And they turn the double play.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.
Stepping in, Jake Fraley. That's in there. Strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
2 outs. That one misses, and that's ball 1. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Buccos are kept at bay in the first. Inning number 2 from the Steel City coming up. No score on the show. Second inning set to go. Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. The wind of the pitch. Swanson playing up the middle at short. A member of the 1,000 hit club. And he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. That's a little bit low.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. And it is 2-1. Upstairs.
1 strike.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Fraley reaching back towards the wall. Reaching for it and brings it in.
I tell you what, this is a really cool feeling when you can make that kind of catch over the shoulder. Doesn't happen very often. It's not easy, but he made it look easy right there. Nice job.
So up now for Chicago, Christopher Morel. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Keller, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Blows the high knee past him. That's a strikeout. Two outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher booth, and throwing the pitch.
And the 1-0. Out towards right center field. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. And a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball.
No, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
Hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number one.
Batting fifth, the second baseman,
Liover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Right through there for a strike. Soft contact in the air. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. So up next, Henry Davis.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Almost got him. Peguero, the runner at second with 1 away. Out to short. Swanson throws to first in time.
batting seven, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Stone Garrett.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
And there's a base hit to the left. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 1-0.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So 2 down. Here's the third baseman.
Really strong hitting performance recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Fought off foul. The pitch. Just missed.
It's a good take.
2 outs. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And a pitch. That one way inside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Step off, throw to first, and he dives back in safely. The pitch. And that just misses.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Pittsburgh, top half of the 3rd inning. And now here is Miguel Amaya. Keller back to work. Outside low. And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. The line to kick the pitch. And now 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And now here's the Cubs pitcher, Jordan Wicks. Ground ball to the right side. Crone takes it to the bag. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Here's Nico Horner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that's outside. And the count even 1-1. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus the throw in time to get him? And that does it for the inning. And the Cubs are down in order. And it remains 1-0. Back here at PNC Park, here's the pitcher, Mitch Keller.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
As the lefty gets to work. That's to 3rd. In time to Bush. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, the first baseman, C.J.
Now at the plate, C.J. Crone. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the 1st with a single. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. 1 out, base is empty. Now 1 out to right. Suzuki has a beat on it. He makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 1. And a good eye there.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
2 down, nobody on.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
2 outs. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Up next for the Pirates, Jake Fraley. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. On to the 4th. Now it's going to be Ian Happ.
Number 8, Ian.
One really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
Ball one there.
Happ, a switch hitter. It can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more pop from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
Here comes a pitch. Got it. And 1 out now.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Seiya Suzuki now at the plate. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. On the ground. And foul ball. Next pitch off the play. Going to count 1-2. And that's down and away. Struck him out of the front door breaking ball.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
2 outs, base is empty. Bellinger up to hit. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. That clips the corner. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And another ball. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. The 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that one is lifted in the air, and it falls. And that keeps the inning alive.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. Fly to left his first time. That one's upstairs. Ball 1. Ball 1. Bellinger leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fastball for a strike. And 1-1. The shortstop takes a ball. Heading down the line. And that's a foul ball. Ripped on a line to center. Garrett makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail things here 2-0. And we're back. Now here is O'Neal Cruz.
The shortstop, O'Neal Cruz.
And a pitch. Not close with that one. And that's ball 1. And now the lefty. Foul ball. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Liover Peguero. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Liner caught it second.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Digging in, Henry Davis, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
That's down and in. Two outs, base is empty. That one missing inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Next one off the plate inside. And that's ball 3. He swings and fouls one off. Stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And there's a foul ball. Two outs. That one drilled left field. This looks like extra bases. Davis around second, headed for third. Coming home. The relay. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time. And they cut down the run to end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Christopher Morel. Outside low, ball 1. Morel, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And a pitch. And that one hammered. That's back there. Bangs off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. Flied to right his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Cubs trailing by 2 here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. That one almost got him. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Popped up. Crone has it sized up. And there's one down.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. Went down on strikes his first time through. There's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one a little bit high. 1-1. Morel leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the right-hander deals. Pitch misses there. And that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
The 3-1. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound. But, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this. But he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Bunting, and he pops it up. Squeezes it. 2 down.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
So the batting order turns over. And the batter now, Nico Horner. Bounced out to short. Cruz. They take the force out. 3rd out. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Pirates 2 and the Cubs nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, number 19. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Not even close there. Ball 2.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. Didn't go. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Mitch Keller, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Trying to move him over here. In plenty of time to first. They retire the pitcher on a textbook sacrifice bunt.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
And here's the first baseman, C.J. Cron. 1 for 2.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Morel drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. Out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Next to hit, Andrew McCutchen. He's already homered here in this one. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Bellinger makes the catch, inning over. Pirates leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Top 6, Ian Happ up to hit.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Keller back to work. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Righty to the plate. Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul. The wind and the pitch.
Ball 1.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it, and there's one down. So digging in, Seiya Suzuki.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy. Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Line drive to short and caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. Up all the smoke, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Well, he's been having a great year this year and hitting home runs at a good clip, and the matchup is very favorable.
And first offering is fouled off. The Pirates holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. For the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Caleb Killian.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Fraley leading things off and takes a strike.
You know, these Pirates, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
And a big swing and a miss.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
Righty delivers.
That's the ball.
On the ground to third, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Here's the shortstop at the plate, O'Neal Cruz.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Killian checks over to first, and he's back. First offering, and it just misses. Fraley gets his lead at first with nobody out. Popped up. Corner in position. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now back, second baseman, Leover.
Now it's the second baseman, Leover Peguero. And there's a ball. Man at first, 1 away. Check on the runner. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
At the belt and fires. Back to right. Nabs it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Henry.
Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis. Base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So up next, Stone Garrett. Corner over to first. Inning over. Pirates strand a couple, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back here at PNC Park, leading off, Dansby Swanson.
The shortstop.
And here it comes. Chop to third. Fires across the diamond. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Now batting, third baseman,
Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
That one in there across the letters. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Colin Holderman.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. And that one is in the dirt. Now 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Wouldn't chase that time. Two. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And another ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Bush in the box again. Takes a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
2 down, nobody on. High in the air, out to right. McCutchen has it sized up. Brings it in, and that is that. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the seventh. At the plate for Pittsburgh, number 19. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Base knock center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Derek Shelton bringing a bat off the bench now. Brian Reynolds.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
One strike.
Nobody out. Runner at first. That's smashed towards center. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
And now the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
That one fouled off. And the righty deals.
1-1.
Misses off the plate. And it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-1. And that one wrapped foul. Two now. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now that's right here.
And that's in there for strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue finish off this hitter.
Grounded to third. Could be two. Tags the runner for one. And that's two. No runs on 2 base hits. No errors and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 2 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. James Karinchak.
65th appearance on the mound for him this year. That's a bunch. So there's no doubt he's a guy they trust and really like turning to out of the pen.
Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya.
The catcher, number 9, Miguel Amaya.
The pitch. Outside. 1-0. Karinchak, a 6'3" righty, 29 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2017. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And another ball. Right-handed reliever. Inside, just missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So now pinch hitter for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. A runner at first for him, nobody out. And that's in the dirt.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The tying run at the plate. Bounce to the right side. Quickly to second for one. And that's all they'll get.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
So the lineup flips over at the plate. Nico Horner, 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. That one at the knees for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Comes up empty.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throw to second. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Throws to first in time. 2 out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ. 1 for 3.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're at the top of the 8th. And fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Cubs lead 1. They trail it here 2-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Yency Almonte.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. And he deals. Just missed.
1-0.
Two balls, no strikes to count. Kicks and fires. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And there's ball 4.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
Man at first. Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz. And he was nowhere near that one for strike one. Movement in the bullpen. Keegan Thompson up and throwing. Cisnero warming up as well. The pitch. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Fraley gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone at the bottom of the 8th.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And that one is lifted in the air. Suzuki has a beat on it. Suzuki puts it away.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the catcher,
Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. He was late there. Strike one.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Almonte over to first.
He's in there.
And that one is inside ball one.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs. In the dirt, blocked. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position. Man on second, 2 down.
Careful.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Happ makes the play, and it's out number 3. So one left for Pittsburgh. They're up 2-0. Back now, and on the mound, a closer, David Bednar.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And the pitch. Suzuki stands in now and watches strike one.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter, a way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Next pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike.
And you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Splits the plate. That's strike 2.
He doesn't get a knock right here. That pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Righty delivers. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now it's 3-2. Out to short, Cruz. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Well, Billy, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
1 down, here comes Cody Bellinger. That clips the corner. Bednar, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. And now it's even up.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
The Cubbies down by a pair here at the top of the ninth. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Cubbies with only 1 out left. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A massive home run. His 27th home run of the season. It's 2-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Two outs, nobody on. Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
A 1-run lead here in the third and final game of the series. And a foul ball. One strike away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
And takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
I'd say this team really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road in the next series, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence. And you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates, that they're on track as well.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the Cubs, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.